Weekly forecast and predictions for Mesha Rashi from 17 July to 23rd July. Your intuition and guesswork will be accurate and will bring big rewards this week. Your ability to understand others' feelings and emotions will be much appreciated. Students pursuing professional and technical courses will get a breakthrough and a launch pad for their innovations as well. Senior government employees and officers might miss a golden opportunity due to complacency and negligence. A flimsy fight or a confrontation might damage your reputation deeply in the weekend. Stay cautious and avoid such situations. Traveling agents, young and upcoming lawyers, and driving school owners will have to face several challenges and troubles. There will be ambiguity and indecisiveness with regard to the matters related to heart. Do not become a victim of emotional blackmailing. A long-term savings done in the anticipation of a crisis will be serving the purpose of your educational needs of your children. Reciting Ardhanarishwara Stotram, Somya Kali Stava, and 401st to 500th divine names from Mukha Panchashadi will give great benefits this week. Lucky numbers for Mesha Rashi people this week will be 10, 39 and 64. Lucky color will be parrot green color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is practice lighting a couple of lamps with a mixture of 5 types of oil every day during sunset time and spread the vibrations of Deepaka Ragam for 24 minutes. Weekly forecast and predictions for Vrishabha Rashi from 17 July to 23rd July. A long set stagnancy and inertia at workplace will be shattered with the lightning speed of work this week. Your focus, determination and willpower will be the driving forces behind the great success this week. Your partner's unreasonable demands and whimsical acts could lead to some major losses in the business. Avoid delegating decision-making the process to them. Bankers and soft skill trainers, folk artists will be rewarded for their braveness and assertiveness as well. Your teenage children will present a proud moment with their matured act and decisions. Avoid visiting risk-prone and haunted places, especially on the weekend. Your inquisitive nature and curiosity could cause some serious damage. Refrain from getting involved in others' affairs and giving unsolicited advices. Reciting Adi Lakshmi Stuti, Rurubhairava Stotra, and understanding the essence of Ishavasya Upanishad will give refined knowledge and wisdom. Lucky numbers for Vrishabha Rashi people this week will be 7, 36 and 55. Lucky color will be yogurt white color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is place 9 energized peacock feathers in a rose colored glass vase at the northeast corner of your house. Weekly forecast and predictions for Mithuna Rashi from 17th July to 23rd July. Your speculations and shrewd calculations will bring profits to yourself and your allies as well. Retailers, dealers and shop owners will get a much needed support from government authorities. This is the perfect time to launch your new product, service or expand the existing business. People dealing with second-hand goods, recycled items will make huge profits this week. A vacuum between yourself and kids is deepening day by day due to generation gap. Address the problem and repair the voids before it is too late. A timely advice from your partner will bring you admiration and enhance your reputation as well. Intraday traders and short-term buyers will see an overwhelming response this week. It is much essential to know when to click the stop button. Pediatricians, cardiologists and cosmetologists will have to be extra careful while dealing with sensitive clients this week. Chanting Sharada Bhujanga Stotram, Vishnu Ashtottara and 801st to 900 divine names from Venkatesha Sahasranamam will improve your intellect and decision making skills. Lucky numbers for Mithuna Rashi people this week will be 3, 22 and 50. Lucky color will be matte black color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is release a couple of pigeons or lovebirds into an open environment on Wednesday and witness a miracle happening in the next 3 weeks. Weekly forecast and predictions for Karkataka Rashi from 17 July to 23rd July. This week begins with an unexpected hardship and challenge. Although it seems to be unsurmountable, You will find solutions and answers as the week progresses. You will need to utilize all your power and influence to clinch a long due deal. High school and intermediate students need to improve their focusing abilities in order to overcome distractions and disturbances. Some of you may experience a rejection or breakup from your loved ones. Be optimistic and wait for a turnaround. Middle-aged administrators and managers will get a well-deserved promotion and a hike in the paycheck as well. Sales executives, advertisers, and digital marketeers will have to endure a frustrating and low conversion period. People who have crossed a certain marriageable age may find a new spark and hope this week. Chanting Bala Tripura Sundari Stotram, Kartikeya Ashtottara, and Gauri Ashtakam will give tremendous courage and fearlessness. Lucky numbers for Karkataka Rashi people this week will be 15, 54, and 101. Lucky color will be coral red color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is tie the mixture of 9 pulses or navadhanyam in a yellow colored cloth and suspend it on the outside top of your main door on Monday. Weekly forecast and predictions for Simha Rashi from 17th July to 23rd July. This week begins with new hopes and full of promises. Business class people and socialites will succeed in forging new friendships and adding value additions to their social circle. Overestimating your abilities and overconfidence could prove to be the decisive drawback. A humble and grounded approach is much advised. District and taluk level authorities, revenue and sales tax officers could get caught up with the pending karma and end up losing years of reputation. A family crisis could be resolved with the guidance of elderly family members. Women in their mid and late 30s could get caught up in the dangerous thought process due to loneliness and depression. Seeking right counseling is much recommended. Avoid copying success formula of your siblings and cousins. What worked for them might not give the same results for you. A trusted person may reveal his true colors and plunge you into monetary crisis. Avoid giving unaccounted liquid cash to anyone. Reciting Pandarinatha Stotram, Tulaja Bhavani Ashtottara, and understanding the essence of Subhashita Shlokas will give a remarkable transformation. Lucky numbers for Simha Rashi people this week will be 1, 46, and 73. Lucky color will be sandalwood color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is clean a minimum number of 21 steps of your favorite god's temple on Tuesday early morning. Weekly forecast and predictions for Kanya Rashi from 17 July to 23rd July. An old and unresolved enmity could threaten to disrupt your present serenity and balance. Deal with tact and diplomacy. A long cherished friendship or reverence could get converted into a relationship bonding as well. Younger sibling or junior's path and affiliations could cause some worry and anxiety. Convey your concerns indirectly through a common friend. A dream journey could finally be happening this week. Enjoy the well-deserved break with quality company. Working women could find themselves as target for anonymous calls and stalkers. Fear not to raise your voice and tackle the issue at the right time. Senior advocates, reputed journalists, and auditors will have to go through some sleepless nights and over duty as well. An invisible guiding force will help you in sailing through the tough moments in a cinematic manner. Reciting Hanuman Chalisa, Sudarshana Kavacham, and Markandeya Stuti will increase self-confidence and untap your potential. Lucky numbers for Kanya Rashi people this week will be 6, 33, and 79. Lucky color will be rose pink color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is learn and practice Agnihotra in the traditional Vedic method under the guidance of an adept guru. Weekly forecast and predictions for Tula Rashi from 17 July to 23rd July. This week you will make significant progress in your career and profession. Despite of several botherings deep inside, you will still manage to get things done with a captivating smile on your face. Family life could be quite turbulent and things could flare up with slightest provocation. Stay calm and patient until the volcano becomes dormant again. Cine artists and musicians may end up ruining the missed opportunities and offers. Communicating at the right moment will be of the utmost importance this week. Your mind will be oscillating between the thin lines of cynicism and realism. Take an expert advice to get a clarity about the blurred lines and realities. Gems and diamond merchants, silk and sandalwood exporters will have to face some legal hurdles and regulatory formalities. People suffering from lower abdomen and diaphragm pain, esophagus problems, and anemia will find a temporary relief this week. Reciting Devi Aparadha Kshamapana Stotram, Shukra Ashtottara, and Banashankari Stuti will give extraordinary courage and strength. Lucky numbers for Tula Rashi people this week will be 16, 56, and 96. Lucky color will be neon white color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is offer 108 figs or 108 dates as Naivedyam to Lord Narasimhaswamy on Tuesday and distribute the same to the devotees after retaining 12 pieces for yourself. Weekly forecast and predictions for VRISCHIKA Rashi from 17 July to 23rd July. This week, you will embark on a new journey with redefined goals and priorities. Choose the path untrodden and trust the light at the end of the tunnel. State and national level politicians, foreign diplomats, locomotive operators, and commercial goods manufacturers will have to face stiff competition from insiders. Top officials in civil services will forge a stronger association within the system with like-minded colleagues. A land or property dispute could take an ugly turn due to over-exuberance. People undergoing surgical treatments this week should double-check all the formalities before undergoing the procedure. Pulse and paddy growers, seasonal fruit-growing farmers will reap the benefits of their hard work this week. A silent agreement could signal the compromise for a prolonged cold war between the siblings. Chanting Rudra Stuti, Dakshayani Stotra, and first to 100th divine names in Saraswati Sahasranama will unlock your real personality traits. Lucky numbers for Vrishchika Rashi people this week will be 4, 64, and 105. Lucky color will be coffee brown color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is feed soaked Bengal gram or chickpeas to a milking cow on Friday morning. Weekly forecast and predictions for DHANUR Rashi from 17 July to 23rd July. A willful, strong effort will take you out from the depths and put you back on the right track this week. Fishermen, coffee planters, and drama artists will enjoy a highly profitable phase this week. Army and Navy generals, ophthalmologists, and celebrity managers will have to face some tense and nervous moments. Trying to control your grown-up kids will only worsen the situation. Allow them to have their space and respect their independence. A few expenses have to be reworked and some purchases have to be postponed in order to balance the monthly budget. Avoid arguments and frictions with higher authorities and designated government officials. An ego clash could end up causing more loss than gain. It is high time you started converting your knowledge and wisdom into a profitable profession. Channelize your ideas and reward yourself. A pet project or ideology needs your full-time attention and involvement. Dividing your physical and mental presence between two entities will not do justice to either. Reciting Ekanatheshwara Stotram, Ramadandakam, and find out first to 600 divine names from Raghavendra Sahasranamam will give instant growth and purification. Lucky numbers for DHANUR Rashi people this week will be 31, 69, and 107. Lucky color will be saffron and blue combination. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is donate 16 coins and 16 bananas along with saffron colored pair of slippers to a saint or a monk on Thursday. Weekly forecast and predictions for Makara Rashi from 17 July to 23rd July. This week, you will be caught in a moral dilemma while dealing with some sensitive matters. Seeking a neutral view from an unbiased expert will clear all the doubts. An urge to show off or indulgence in luxury goods shopping will deplete your reserve funds. Caution is needed very much in this regard. Educationists, skill trainers, and personality development coaches will gain more prominence and respect. Students appearing for competitive exams need to battle internal and external disturbances this week. Stay calm and remain focused on your final goal. A sudden rise in your cadre and designation will create a flutter and becomes the talk of town. A sudden rise in your cadre and designation will create a flutter and becomes the talk of the town. Civil engineers, granite and marble dealers, ornithologists might have to face a minor setback. A timely mediation from a mutual friend will help fighting couple resolve their differences. An inevitable need to upgrade your digital and online skills will push you out of your comfort zone. Reciting Mukundamala Stotram, Shanaishchara Ashtottara, and reading or listening selected chapters from Balakandam of Ramayana will bring extraordinary results. Lucky numbers for Makara Rashi people this week will be 43, 64 and 99. The lucky color will be sunset orange color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is apply Sindhuram in between your eyebrows every day before starting for the work. Weekly forecast and predictions for Kumbha Rashi from 17th July to 23rd July. A memorable week where your heart and mind will be filled with contentment and satisfaction. A powerful Guru Chandra Yoga midweek will enhance your social status, respect and reputation. Beware of a few professional rivals who may try to push you to the corner by false allegations and malicious targeting. Elderly persons suffering from knee pain, arthritis, backbone and spinal cord should avoid aggravating their existing issues. An unexpected opportunity to showcase your special talent could be the base for a bigger success. Be the early bird and catch the worm quickly. Textile and jewelry businessmen, import and export dealers, pathologists will find new ways of making profits and expanding their business. An act of generosity towards your employees will give admiration and respect to the bosses heading the big companies. Youngsters having a recreational time and chilling out with your friend circle will get entangled in a silly fight and war of words. Controlling your temperament is much advised. Chanting Kanakadhara Stotram, selected verses from Tiruppavai, and listening to Hindola and Abheri tunes played on Veena will give remarkable changes and prosperity. Lucky numbers for Kumbha Rashi people this week will be 45, 91 and 102. Lucky color will be pineapple yellow color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is practice candlelight meditation every day during sunrise time starting on a Saturday. Weekly forecast and predictions for MEENA Rashi from 17th July to 23rd July. A moment of callous attitude might lead to a series of errors and mistakes. Refrain from half-hearted attempts and unsure acts this week. Middle school and high school teachers will have to deal with unruly behavior and indiscipline of the students. Keep detention and punishments as the last options. Celebrities and influencers will have to watch their words and double-check their speeches and public messages. A casual blurting could lead to serious consequences. CEO, MD and chairman may have to provide a convincing answer to auditing and taxation authorities. A time-tested old technique and confident presentation will turn out to be your USP in resolving all the issues this week. Startup venturists and collaborative businessmen need to be cautious about few spoilsports who might leak the confidential information. Private detectives, manpower agency guys, and traditional artists will be in much demand. Divorcees and second love aspirants post-breakup need to control your emotions and avoid projecting your vulnerability. Chanting Garuda Ashtottara, Gurupadaka Stotra, and Kuladevata Stuti will give peace and harmony. Lucky numbers for MEENA Rashi people this week will be 32, 67 and 103. Lucky color will be golden brown color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is participate in Samohika Pratyangara Homam or get it done at your residence according to a day suitable for your birth star. For astrological consultations and astro-related queries, please contact our support team at pureprayer.com or on the below given numbers.